Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, this ladder I wanted to touch. Alright. Welcome, welcome. Oh, it's maybe a little bit low on the music. Okay. Hello, hello, and welcome. Let's continue. Hey. How are you doing? Okay, so let's see if everything still runs. Should be. And then let's continue with the shader optimizations. Yeah, alright. All still running. Cool. Let's get right into it, I guess. So we are working on this thing here. I think center, right, bottom. So that's left, right, and then we go. Let me open the image again. I have an image on the second monitor. I've been doing some math all day to see if I can take 1 year off. Oh, okay. I mean, that would be nice, yeah. I'm doing good, I'm doing good. Some good progress on the engine itself, and that work, everything is fine as well. So I can't complain. Well, I hope you can do that or find a good alternative. So that is corner 0, and then we go center from. Okay, so we go here. And we go. Okay, so here we would enter the corner 1. And then we go center from center, and then 2 on the right, bottom center. So then here we enter corner. I would say it's 5 probably, but I'm not sure. Oh, actually, I forgot to open a couple of windows on my second monitor to see the chat better. Where is my browser here? Okay, well, that didn't really work. Cool, didn't connect. Yeah, I know that. It's the same for me. Hello Sornik. I am rewriting a shader, so I can show you what I'm working on. So we have, well, this is the engine. You were here already, but yeah, we have like, this is the volumetric terrain. And currently, every time the camera moves, we generate the whole terrain new. Which is of course not needed. We should only generate areas around the player, because we don't need to regenerate stuff that doesn't really change, because we are not because the camera didn't move far enough yet, so that it doesn't need to change. So I need to, basically I'm optimizing a little bit the shader. So what I'm doing right now is usually what we did with, or what I did is so the terrain is a volumetric terrain. And the data structure is an octree. And so far we always subdivided each child. If one of them wanted to subdivide, we subdivided it fully, like all 8 children. And we stored it as subdivided as all 8 children. That makes it simpler on the GPU to do, because on the GPU it's really hard to manage like the memory smart, I would say. I mean, you can do it, but it's a lot of work. It's not for free, or not as simple as on the CPU, I would say. And what I'm trying to do now is figuring out which child of the 8 child, or which children of the 8 children want to be subdivided. And then not triggering a subdivide on the children that don't want to be subdivided. So changing this leaf mask basically from 255 to, let's say, 128 if, well, 127, if like 4 of the children want to be subdivided instead of all 8. We would still allocate the memory for all 8, but we can then use this to better decide where like a node is, basically. Yeah, that makes perfect sense, Umanchu. I always wondered, like, with the time zone difference you had, it's probably quite painful. Center, front, bottom. Wait, oh wait, this is... Oh yeah, center, right, bottom. This center, bottom. That's the middle one. It doesn't really matter where we put it. That would be basically that. Center, back, right. Yeah, wait, center, right, bottom. That's this one. Oh yeah, because corner 1 is down. No, wait, that's corner 5. Yeah, we need to enter 4 corners here, right? So I think here is corner 4, and then we go to corner 5 here. It's an X center. Yeah, it doesn't really matter, I think, where we put them. I mean, that's the bottom face, basically. And this is the center. And then this is the top face. And here we need to enter as well the other thing. So this here would be corner 2. And we go back top, center left top. So I think we would put here corner 3. Center. Center left top. Wait, that is, yeah, that is from. Where? From to from. Then we go there. Or hold on, set from. Oh, we go here. Okay. Well. Oh, and then this one. Then I would say here corner 3, yeah. Then we go... I'm doing it on the second monitor, so yeah, it's really not that interesting. I'm going from point to point here on a cube, basically. And then this is center to center. Okay, this is this point. Then we go 2 to center, which is this point. So I would argue that here we put corner 6, I think, in between. And then this is corner 7. Something along those lines. Probably it would make sense to have corner 5. Center, front, bottom, center. This is this point. Yeah, it's not really ordered actually. It's funny. I think I can order that eventually, but it doesn't really matter. But yeah, then we need to adjust that a little bit. So what is 1? So those don't change, but this would become 3. And then what is 3 down here becomes 4. Ah, that gets complicated. Let's actually write out that first into an array. So you and I think we have it somewhere here, right? Okay, maybe not. Sample positions is 8 times 8, I think. Basically, yeah. Basically, we have an entry of 8 here, and that would be this. Now we have another entry, which is this. And maybe we try to already adjust that. So let's say whatever is 3 gets to 4. Because that then is 3, this is 4, this is 5, whatever is 4 is 6, because that would be 6 then, 7. So 5 becomes 7. And then, well, actually no, right? 5 becomes 8. And then 6 is as well plus 3, so that's 9. 7 is 10. 8 is 9. Wait, what did I do? 11. 12. And that goes basically up to 14. And then we change again, right? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 9, 10, 11, 12 is 15, 13 is 16, 14 is 17, perfect. Then 15 gets here, so that's 18. And then 15 becomes 19. 16, 20, 21, 22, 17 is 23, 20 is 26. Does that make sense? I think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yep, that adds up. So that is good. So with that in our bag as a conversion, let's do that. So 0, 2 stays the same, 6 becomes 9, 9 becomes 12, 1 stays the same, 3 becomes 4, 7 becomes 10, 10 becomes 13. Perfect. 2 stays the same, front corner bottom left, front bottom left. So I named that, I think, corner 2. Corner 1. So that would be 3. Then 9 becomes 12. 12 becomes 15. 3 becomes 4. 5 becomes 8. So those two are done. Then we have this here. So 9 is 12, 12 is 15, 16 is 20. Front left top. Front left top. That should be corner 3. So 21, I think. What was it? 21. Then 10 is 13. 13 is 16. 17 is 23. 19 is 25. So that's basically a lookup for our sample positions to corner positions, and this is basically this. So we're trying to figure out where our sub corners are for each cube that we want to subdivide, basically. Done. Nine, 12. whatever. So this one here, 6. This one. So 6 is 9, 9 is 12, back left top. Back left top should be corner 2. So 18. 16 becomes 20. 7 is 10. 10 is 13. 15 is 19. And 17 is 23. This basically this yeah, so far we don't really share any like thing here. Done. Let's continue. Shall we? So what did I just do? I think actually that's fine. Let's remove that. So 1 stays, 3 becomes 4, 7 is 10, 10 is 13, back bottom right corner, back bottom right should be 4, so 5, and then 4 becomes 6, 8 is 11, and 11 is 14. So 3 is 4, 5 is 8, 10, 13, 13, 16 is 6. Front bottom right should be corner 5, so 7. 11 is 14 and 14 is 17. And we do this. 7 is 10, 10 is 13, I already know that by hand. 15 is 19, 17 is 23. And then we have like this here, she had right 10, 13, 19, 23. That's basically the middle part of the face repeating. 8, 11. 11, 14, back right top. Should be corner 6, 22, and 18, 24. And I think we can quickly test that then already, if that works. But let's see. So this one here. So 10 becomes 13, we already know that. 13 becomes 16, 17 becomes 23. This should as well share a face. 25. I think we should see that somewhere. Yeah, here. 13, 16, 23, 25. 13, 16, 23, 25. So we kind of see that we did it correct. So that was a 11, right? Yeah. So 11 goes to 14. And then 14 goes to 17, 24, 26. Let's remove that. All right. So we have that. So we go here up to 26 samples. Right? Corner 1, corner 4, corner 5, corner 2, corner 3, corner 6. Dot, 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 dot. Perfect. Now I think we had the corners here, yeah. This is... Does that make sense? It's left, bottom, front, yeah. That makes sense. So that is vec 3, corner 1. Corner 2. Is then up exactly left back. And then we go up left front exactly. So that all perfectly works out. That's corner 3. Corner 3 should be on the top exactly. Corner 4 is back in the bottom. Which can be seen here. Corner 5 as well in the bottom front. Bottom front. On the right. We have corner 6. Which is top back. On the right. Should be this one. This one should match. Wait, hold on. Oh. Yeah. Didn't remove it. Okay, cool. So we can remove that. Everything with from we replace with corner 0. And everything with 2 we replace with corner 7. Or let's actually revert that again. Yeah, let's do exact match. Ah, because we have it up here as well, right? Yeah. Okay. And everything with 2. Oh god. Do with corner 7. Then everywhere here, or every center we replace with node position. Alright, so we can get rid of that. And then every here with an X basically. Oh god. Dot. Perfect. Every one here with the Y. And every 2 with a Z. Perfect, that is a little bit more readable now. So we do that, that is that, and then we do 26 here. We sample all of them. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. $25, $26. Perfect. And then we basically do the check. So check each chart if it wants to be further subdivided. Subdivided. We could chart 0. Let's do it manually. So vec 3 corners 8 is chart corner positions. We need 26 off. No, 27 off. Right? The fit. This is where 27. Right? Doesn't say. 27, yeah. So this one is on sample positions 0, 0. Now we do that a couple of times. Exactly 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. Now we do that. Samples, which is a vec 4. As well 8. And here we sample into this one. And we might actually just do that. Maybe we don't construct another sampler. Maybe we actually just do... Should subdivide gets all of... Well, we don't actually do that. We don't... Node extends. Yeah, we don't do any of that. Probably, yeah, we probably don't do that. What we instead do is we give it a uint corner indices of 8. It's like that right here. And we as well forward like those basically vec 3 child corner positions 27 and vec 4 child corner samples 27. And then this is the rest. And what we do is we actually don't do that. We say should subdivide for well, actually 0. We can do it different, right? We don't need to pass that forward. And then we just give it child corner positions and child samples. And for now we do it if any of them well, if any of them does it, then we just return what we did before basically, which is a valid mask of 255. This goes out. It goes up here basically at the top. And then all we do is... I mean, basically we just fill it here, right? Yeah, we do here. nothing of, well, that is corner 0 is just child corner positions, head corner indices 0. Alright, this at 0. And then this is that at 7. And the center sample we have as well, right? That is child corner samples at 13. We can hardcode that. Center sample index. I think that adds up, right? 0, 1. That should be. Oh no, yeah. Oh yeah, it is. Right, because this is 9 plus 4 is 13 and we begin at 0, so that works, yes. And that is a whole lot simpler with that. Although, that's not correct, right? Wait. No, that's not the node. That is not correct, actually. This should be... I don't think we have that actually in the samples currently, but it would be child center is corner 0 plus corner 7 minus corner 0 times 0.5f. That should be the child center, and then we can sample here the terrain again at that position. That would be accurate. And then this is basically just that plus child corner positions at 1 or like this. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we basically do the same here, just with corner samples. Or we can. Yeah, and then whatever, we still do the same thing here. And we don't do that actually. We just return true. What? Oh. We can get rid of that. That stays are the same. So I think that could work. But I'm not sure if it does. But I guess we find out. By going to our build word octree. Including here too. Commenting that out. And the question is, where do we include that actually? That one is obsolete. Okay, I think that should work. I mean, it might crash, right? Let's be honest. Yeah. 15. Unexpected const. Isn't that how we do it? Isn't that how the other stuff is as well? Const? Yeah. Oh. It's probably that one. Oh, I thought so. But what is the problem? Ah, the shader is wrong or what? Does it say what? Corner indices in 120. Isn't it that? Oh. Okay. I think now it works. $125 sample terrain. Isn't that what it's called? Oh, we need more, yes. Annoying. And then here we have more. Is that not correct? Yeah. That should do it, hopefully. Almost. And I guess we are closer. 118. Still something wrong, okay. What is it now? Ah, that's of course correct. Still so many shader errors or what? Yeah, looks like it. Octree node 120. Do we still have that? God damn it. Oh yeah, here. I return force. Getting there. Not. 161 node position. Ah. Fair. That should be better. Probably still have a couple of mistakes. Oh, did I do that again? Do we have anything else here? That's all of that. No, I mean, probably 299. No, I mean, I think that should be fine. Might be good. Almost. 271. God damn it. How did that not even complain about? Like in general. Damn it! 299. Unexpected 4, I'm expecting semi. Oh, well, yes. That was what you were complaining about before, okay. Child corner samples? Oh. Fair. Anything else? Doesn't look like it. I mean, that should be fine, right? We take a U-Imp. 27 of those. Should be fine. I think. in before it crashes again. Alright. So that worked. Let's go to render doc. Because I think what I would want to do is actually volume terrain system. And let's not remove this one here. I think that should be fine. Let's find out. So I think that should generate it all the time now, which might be a little bit slow, but okay. Okay, so that works. Let's go to render doc then. Actually, I wanted to have this open here. Perfect. Why is that not on my... Damn it, please, thank you. Cool. Sorry, something on the second monitor. Alright, so we do that. We take a sampler. And we open it. We can already kill it in the background. Don't need to have it anymore. So I am curious. We basically have... Yeah, I don't care. 2264. I think at least that is the request for generating exactly. So basically I want to have like this ish as a guideline. I will open that on a second monitor. And we basically go down to like 0. I mean, that is the last level that we subdivide, right? And that is depth 13. And then this is depth 14, but we already have, I think, nothing to subdivide anymore. So we go up to 13 here. And then the mesh itself is, that looks very similar, 796458. But yeah, basically depth 13 we stop. Subdividing further. And now I want to contrast that with the old way. So if we go back to where is it? Okay, here. Up there. Let's add that again. Let's remove that again. Let's launch. So that generates, then we take a sampler. Now we go here. We have 3,132 requests. 796458, but the amount of triangles it produces is exactly the same. And we stop here probably at level 14, because the 14th level is still generated here, I think, in the previous one. At least I think it is. I think that's fine. God damn it, pipeline. So that's 13 as well. But we have like way more dispatches here. Why? Oh, is it because... No, wait, let me think. Or is it because we stopped earlier? That might be it. So this is the old one, right? But if at this level... Before, at this level, we only checked our serfs and our serf if we want to subdivide. But now we check the children. And if they report that they don't want to be subdivided, then we don't go further. So we have less children overall, which is a good thing. And we will reduce this now even more when we add the next step of the optimization. Damn it. Please don't tell me that my stream died. No, we're still good. I think, yeah. Not quite sure what that was, but whatever. I wanted to have... Where is my chat? Oh, here. Alright, so the next step would be this enabling again, this disabling again. Now we write out the actual valid mask. So what we do is not this, but here we do 1 shifted by I. And then this is child. Well, child count is still 8, I think. Because we will always do that, I think. Because we always want to do 8 children regardless of if it's a valid thing or not. If it's valid, we do that. Else as we basically do this here. If you're not at maxed up, we allocate a new chunk. Kinda. Put that in there. Sorry. I meant this. Wait. Yeah, this and then... Sorry, here. This. And then we do a surface request here. In that case. So that's that. And then in the array, trace, sorry, in the here. Else we set the leaf mask here. No, that's done. I think that should do it. Huh. Wrong flat index. Huh, okay. What? Oh, wait. Valid child index. What is it used for? Ah, we always need to do that. I think we should always do that, right? Yeah, I would say we should always do that. And why would that be a thing? Split request write buffer. Oh, I see. Never mind. Oak tree split policy, so that is actually plus plus here. And we set the child count to 0, yeah. I think that should hopefully do it. Ah. I guess not. Sorry. I am so sorry. Yep. It's all my fault. I take full responsibility for it. I'm very sorry. It won't happen again, I guess. Hold on, why would that be a thing here? Create start index. Yeah, shouldn't that be fine? Wait, maybe that is garbage? No, that should be fine. Something's going definitely wrong here. Let's just in case. I don't think it is the case, but just in case. let's clear the shaders. It will take quite some time to compile them again. But just to be sure. What? What red button? And I did. It communicated it on Discord, right? Didn't it? Yeah, it did. See, it said I'm live. If that's the red button. Okay, yeah, no, that is... Oh, that's even... Oh, okay, no, it's not more broken. Why would that... Wrong flat index 1 and 2? Wait, what? Why is that even a thing? Hold on. Ah. Okay, yeah. At 1 and 2. How come that's the thing? Split request offset. Okay. And that is the offset, which is this. Okay, so this is only 3 or something like that, right? Now we do valid index plus plus, which is fine. I think this could even be just I, it doesn't really matter. And that is the offset, right? What the hell? Insert Microsoft C++ extension for VS Code. Will it like, you mean then it highlights stuff like here in the shader as well, or what? I can, but do I really want to do that now? I don't think so. Okay. I could, but do I really want to? But why is it even failing? Evaluate Octree node. Is there something that I kind of missed? I mean, probably it is. Oh, I should close some of those. Oh my god. Okay. Let's actually... no, I don't want to close anything right now. Let's go down. Oh, up, sorry. Okay. If we subdivide, we add... Oh my god. I am stupid. That is for sure wrong. Is it the problem? I'm not sure. No, it was. Ish. We have some fuck up here. All right. Question is, what is wrong? Why is it wrong? I could imagine that like those are not correct. But that will be hard to figure out. But yeah, I could imagine that I fucked up some of those coordinates. Let's see if those are at least correct. So that looks fine. But yeah, probably something here that I scuffed. Corner 0, corner 7. I mean, that looks fine, but yeah. I could leave out this check for now. Don't think it will be the reason.